Continued sanctions on Russia have only pushed it closer to China. And in a double blow for Washington, its trade war with Beijing has further brought Russia and China closer as they seek to forge deeper economic ties. Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping met in Moscow to decide, among other things, how to defang America's chosen weapon, the dollar. Looks like they're dumping it.
Russia and China want to restrict Washington's bullying of other countries. The US is known to threaten countries with sanctions if they do not comply with its wishes. Russia and China intend to develop the practice of settlements in national currencies, Putin said after his talks with Xi. China and Russia agreed to promote the use of the yuan and the ruble in bilateral trade. The bilateral pact talks about cooperation on development of national payment systems and facilitation of cross-border payments in national and other currencies.
Hi everyone, welcome to Token Topics. XRP is the topic of this video, and we're going to dive into some latest news and a possible settlement date coming soon for Ripple. Also, we'll check out some world events pointing to a major monetary change in Russia. Going back to gold is huge, and will have a ripple effect throughout global markets. Also, Chris Larson wants to change Bitcoin code. We'll look into that, and we'll also check into Blackrock, and a recent announcement from Larry Fink points to a shift in digital assets and renewable energies. I also have a decent wallet announcement, so stay tuned for that. Now, if you're a fan or if you're new to XRP, please hit the like and subscribe, and remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Invest at your own risk. I'm also not paid for or sponsored by Ripple. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive in. Alright, before I go any further, let's understand what Blackrock is and why this is a big deal for the cryptocurrency market, especially for digital assets such as XRP. So Blackrock is the world's largest asset manager. Blackrock oversees $10 trillion, making it the largest money manager in the world. It runs a massive technology platform that oversees at least $21.6 trillion in assets. Even our own Federal Reserve had to tap into Blackrock during the last financial crisis. And Larry Fink, who's the main man, has been vocal on matters of climate change, urging other companies and leaders to consider the associated risk. Alright, so now we have some big news, some big articles coming out. This is from CoinDesk that Blackrock looks to offer crypto services as clients' demand rises. The Russian-Ukraine conflict will push countries to reassess currency dependencies, Fink said in a letter to shareholders. So BlackRock will definitely be a huge player pushing digital assets forward in the future. Alright, next topic. Now, could the Federal Reserve be secretly losing its grip and power over the rest of the world and globalization? This is huge. So a new bill tasks the Treasury, not the Fed, with digital dollar issuance. So every conversation about a hypothetical U.S. digital dollar begins and ends with the Federal Reserve's authority and ability to put one out. New legislation aims to change that. This is huge. And this points to things going on behind the scenes that most likely it's giving more power to the people. If anybody who's watching this, if you do some research on the Federal Reserve and learn on some history of it, it's not what you think. So on March 28th, Congressman Stephen Lynch will introduce his Electronic Currency and Secure Hardware, or eCash Act. The bill directs the U.S. Treasury to pilot software, hardware, and network tech to run a peer-to-peer retail dollar that aims to resemble cash. Alright, on to the next topic. Now, you know, if you've been subscribed to the channel, I talk a lot about the BRICS nations in Russia, China, India, and so on, Brazil. They've been buying up precious metals and other assets behind the scenes in preparation for what I believe of the new monetary system to come, and a gold and precious metal backing. Now, as Western media keeps telling us that the Russian ruble is collapsing, and they are having difficulties, believe me, the people are feeling the pressure, as if they didn't have a plan. That's crazy. And now we're starting to see that plan unfold. So Russia turns to gold, platinum, diamonds, rare earths as the ruble value diminishes. Now, if you've seen some of my other videos, I've already talked about Russia going back to a gold standard. And I think a lot of these digital assets that are going to be coming out are also going to be backed by gold. Not even so much backed by gold, but the assets themselves are going to be just as valuable as gold. All right, on to the next topic. Now, I remember a lot of people were stating years ago that going back to a gold standard or backing assets with gold would just be crazy, right? Well, it's unfolding right before our eyes. The top 6 gold-backed cryptocurrencies for 2022. Another interesting article I found that 2022 could see the biggest wealth transfer in U.S. history. I'll put the link to this article down below, but you can go through it. In my personal belief, I think cryptocurrency, digital assets, and precious metals are going to be the greatest of the wealth transfer. All right, on to the next topic. Now, this is interesting, and this is probably going to get a lot of Bitcoin lovers or Bitcoin maxis upset, but Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen blasted as Judas after a proposal to change the Bitcoin code. When you see articles like this, the White House wants public comments on crypto's energy use and environmental impact. We know that the world is pushing towards sustainability. You know, and I hate to say it, I know there's a lot of Bitcoin lovers that listen, but you have to understand that the environmental impact, if look at the percentage of humans on the planet right now using cryptocurrency, it's hardly at all, right? Look at the energy consumption of Bitcoin already. Now imagine that to scale to actually for everybody in the world to be able to use Bitcoin, that's unsustainable. You would have to incredible amount of energy that would be needed to mine all that Bitcoin. Seriously, anybody that's listening, really think about this. Look at the amount of people in the world that are even invested into crypto or Bitcoin. It's hardly at all. Look at the amount of energy. It's already the size of a small nation, okay? So if you multiply that as it begins to scale for global demand, do you honestly think that's sustainable? No way. Now, this is not to say that they won't face a resistance, because they will. A lot of Bitcoin maxis are going to be upset when they start to see the truth. Going back to the gold standard, Russia sets fixed gold price as it restarts official bullion purchases. Russia's central banks resumed its gold purchases from local banks on Monday, but has set a fixed price on the precious metal. I think that's given us an idea or clue of what's to come. All right, next topic. Now, this could potentially be some great news if it comes true. So, XRP lawsuit. The SEC would rather settle with Ripple than hand over the documents, says attorney. And you know why? If you've been subscribed to the channel, you know we've been talking about the SEC has a lot of dirt on them. We have gone down some rabbit holes for sure. So, it states that the SEC, in my opinion, will not turn over these documents. Hence, if we get a ruling that they must be turned over, I believe that the case settles within 60 to 90 days from that decision, or possibly sooner. Well, I guess we'll see. I'll put the link to the article down below. I just want to go over this juicy part. So why is the SEC making such efforts and dragging this issue for so long? Because it would put an end to the XRP lawsuit, period. These documents are so vital for the SEC that they will rather reach a settlement than handing them over to Ripple, said John Deaton. The SEC will not, in my opinion, turn over these documents. Hence, if we get a ruling that they must be turned over, I believe the case settles within 60 to 90 days from that decision, or possibly sooner. All right, now XRP is at almost 86 cents, and we can see it's had a bit of a cool-off period, but what a rally it's had the past couple weeks. As you can see in the past 7 days, it slowly had a nice spike up, and we're having a cool-off, but looks like it's reaccumulating, and looks like we're going to get another leg up here soon. I know what I hold. But you very well know as soon as settlement news breaks out, man, that thing is going to the public. That thing is going to skyrocket like you've never seen. All right, now for a special Decent Wallet announcement. Big news that we are excited to announce a new partnership with Changely, a leading instant cryptocurrency exchange platform that offers a non-stop shop experience for purchasing, selling, exchanging, and trading crypto. In this collaboration effort, Changely Exchange Service will be integrated natively with the Decent Wallet. This means that Changely, our third-party partner service, will be accessible directly from the Decent Wallet, which has the look and feel of using a built-in service through a beautifully customized user interface dedicated to making cryptocurrency exchange experience easy and secure. Users no longer have to deal with the hassle of visiting external exchanges to swap cryptocurrency. Changely offers a wide range of cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, XLM, and many, many others. Popular assets which can exchange instantly when using Changely. Service users can check each step of the exchange process and see direction, which details are displayed transparently from the Decent Wallet interface. Alright, I want to say thank you for watching another edition of Token Topics. I want to know your thoughts. Go ahead and comment down below. What are your thoughts about going to the gold standards, digital assets being backed by gold, what's going on with Russia, Blackrock, Bitcoin, sustainability? Go ahead and put it all down below. I love to read your comments. I want to say thank you everyone for watching another edition of Token Topics. Y'all take care out there.